About 40 years ago, I coined the phrase, "You referee who you are." In December 2004, 21 years ago, I used this very space to offer my thoughts about that topic. I have used it a lot since then, and so have others. How about a revisit? In quote marks, refereeing who you are is a shorthand way to say that your character, leadership skills, behaviors, and habits all play out when you officiate. For example, if on a patterned basis you arrive late for work each day, you will have trouble being on time to meet your partners for the drive to the game. You don't suddenly change just because officiating is involved. You can learn a lot about people by observing them. Almost all of us act in habitual ways, and those habits can give an observer a darn insightful picture of who we are. Having habits makes plenty of sense, if only from an efficiency standpoint. When we do something in repetition, we become better at it, taking less time than before. This use of repetition plays out in all manner of ways: choosing a table in a favorite restaurant, using texting shortcuts, a driving route to and from home, and the best time of day to do your grocery shopping. We generally gravitate to sure things. I would say that in officiating, the more sure things with which we can define ourselves, the more effective, successful, and happier we will be. We officials don't like surprises, and we shouldn't. If you think about it, the tremendous amount of time we spend studying rules, case plays, and the officials' manuals is all for the purpose of preventing surprises, or at least minimizing them. In the old days, we used to think that scouting, in quotes, the teams and coaches of our next game was somehow at odds with the ethical canons of officiating. We have learned that perspective is officiating with blinders on. Fully impartial, yes. Blind, no. In officiating, the ability to build context is a key skill to have. Doing so provides you with the opportunity to anticipate certain things. You can use your ability to diffuse situations and people in a more timely manner than you would otherwise. If you understand the history between two teams, that gives you the ability to focus on that context. If you know certain players or coaches act out on a regular basis, you can come into the game with a special focus on that potential, ready to keep things calm. If you know a particular team, Jim, confines your movements, you cover that in your pregame. An additional benefit of being a context creator comes with when you apply the process to yourself. Self-evaluation is a wonderful tool for self-improvement. Understanding who you are, knowing what makes you happy and what makes you suffer is a powerful step towards excellence. Through this introspection, you can either avoid or seek out select engagements that make you uncomfortable. A certain amount of discomfort can be the agitation of growth. At other times, context creators can use the wisdom of avoidance. Knowing in advance the probability of success in such a situation is way too low. Wise is knowing what to pick. Smart is knowing when. Thank you.